Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Ripple or XRP. We'll talk about the technicals. I think we can be I think we'll be done with the technicals relatively quickly. But yesterday we also got some news that I wanted to talk about. I mean, I try to stay updated on the news regarding Ripple quite a bit now to just report on that and give you my thoughts on that. When I make a video on it, I make a video on XRP or Ripple, I think every 2 days for those of you who are interested in that. So consider subscribing if you're interested in that. If not, I'll just let you know in this video, right? And you can tune in whenever you want to. So to start off with the technicals, and we'll get to the fundamentals because I towards the end, because I do think the fundamentals are interesting, but it's also not really having an effect on the price right now. The main effect on the price right here, and this is in general what we've talked about earlier. Yesterday morning we got the breakout between below 55 and 54 cents, and that's something we already talked about Thursday. So hopefully you were prepared for this. If you watched the video, you should have been, because basically what we had is we had some sort of a formation like this, right? So this is whatever you want to call it. It's bearish because you have a strong support right here at 55 cents, and the support from there is getting weaker and weaker. And Bitcoin was still weak. So then yesterday, actually earlier than the markets, but yesterday when we got some slight bearish momentum, that was enough for XRP to get the bearish breakout, and then we fell down below 54 cents, which if we zoom out, that's such a strong level that if that would break, which it did, we would probably drop down to this level right here at 50 cents. And that's where we said, all right, well, that's an interesting level to potentially buy from again, the green area. And you can just fact check this in my last video if you really want to, but that's what I said. So great reaction from that area. I did not buy here. I mean, I bought some Bitcoin with the crash, but in general, I'm not trading a lot of size here. So I did not want to trade XRP when there was no specific momentum for XRP. But it was a great buy, and just in general, I do think this is a relatively strong bottom here. I'm not fully convinced that this is going to be the full bottom here, all right? I do think over the course of the weekend, this is going to be the bottom, but the market as a whole is still very weak. XRP itself is still relatively weak. Also, when we look at the order flow, there's no significant order flow coming in except for some mean reversion here after the drop. So that's good to see, but that's not bullish, of course. And then when we look at XRP against Bitcoin, it's slightly bullish. That's interesting, right? So if we can actually get some sort of a break like this, then that's interesting. Maybe in combination with the fundamentals we'll talk about in a moment. But for now, this is also not bullish. It's kind of moving sideways. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with XRP. We had a significant bearish breakout yesterday, and although I do think we have bottomed out for now, I also do still think that, you know, we're not going to turn bullish. I think we'll hold this level, all right? I think we'll hold this support right here between 50 and ultimately 48.5 cents. So that's also why I said we can drop down lower. This is just a significant support level, all right? So I don't think the market will get so bearish that will fail to hold. But now let's talk about the fundamentals, because yesterday we actually got some news that Ripple doesn't have to pay the money yet. Judge Torres agreed to delay the 125 million penalty. So you might see that as bearish, because then you'd say, oh, can they not pay the 125 million? That's not true. What happened is that they will deposit 111% of the penalty, so 140 million or close to it, into an interest earning account in the name of the firm's lawyers, which basically means they lock up the money. So the money is already there for the SEC when they actually have to pay it. But until it's actually paid, they will retain accrued interest and beneficial ownership, but no control. So they actually make some money on that, which is not too bad. And then the money will go towards the penalty either 30 days after the appeal date. So that's the 6th of, is that the 6th? 6th or 5th of November, or 30 days after a decision by the Court of Appeals, because that is fundamentally still the biggest thing we're waiting on. The 6th of October is the deadline for either one of the parties to appeal. That would be bearish, all right, because that drags on the case. If there's no sign of an appeal until that date, I think then fundamentally we can actually see some bullish momentum coming in. That's what I think is interesting, but that's also something I'll keep you updated on. I think at this point of time, it's still a month in the future. It's too early to observe any bullish momentum because of it. So those are my thoughts. That's the update for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.